Well, good morning, everyone. Will, thank you for coming again.
Good morning, brother. Yeah, absolutely. Boy, I am so excited, Chris. How's your day?
It's going pretty good. It's
That's
going
good.
pretty good.
I'm
Yeah.
locked and loaded in case anybody argues with me, but ready to do an awesome show. But Chris, this is our first official Zoomfield Follies live stream.
I know. I can't believe it. So,
I'm
people
very
out
excited.
there just tuning in, this is Zoomfield Follies, and we'll tell you a little bit more about it in a bit. But this is Will Roberts, my good buddy, and you'll probably be seeing him more on my page doing this show, Zoomfield Follies live stream moments. Right, Will?
And this is my good friend Chris Herren, or known as Faust, of course, internationally known as Faust. And we have teamed up to bring something that
Yes.
we are calling a virtual extravaganza. And we'll talk about that afterwards. But Chris, let's do what we do best and entertain
Yes.
the folks.
Well, let's do that. So,
Music, maestro, please.
well, you got it, Will. Here he goes. Thank you so much, Will.
Hey, brother. Yeah. So,
Always love that.
listen, I
Love
want you
that.
to do your thing that you do best. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Herren, aka Faust. Here we go.
Thanks, Will. I appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. This is Zoomfield Follies live stream moments. Just in case you're wondering, my name is Chris Herren as Faust. That was Will Roberts, and I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of a taste of a show that we are going to be doing on later on this month, and we'll tell you about it. So hang on tight and wait for the music, and I'll be right back.
Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't be maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Oh, I know we decided. No, we won't hide it. Oh, she's my baby now. Now, by the way, I said, by the way, when we reach that preacher man, you will hear me say, yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't be maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Spend our time. Yes, sir, that's my baby now.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. And that was Faust, and this is Will.
Chris, how are you? It was fantastic.
Thank you.
I don't hear you. Hold on, buddy. Why am I not hearing you?
It's all right. I'm looking in the comments. We've got a lot of people out there.
Hold on.
Thank you guys for joining us while Will tries to figure out his, his sound, but it's perfectly all right. Ahmed, I see you out there. Junius, Jonathan Molo.
We're trying to get the sound here, buddy.
Thank you so much. But anyways,
I don't hear you.
But anyways,
technical difficulty. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you back, Will?
All right, I'm going to try to go back. Hold on, Chris.
Well, okay, sounds good. Well, it's on me. Thank you guys once again for coming, and I see a lot of you guys out there. Kyle, I wish you guys can come to the event that's coming up, and I'll tell you guys more about it while we wait for Will. Here is our advertisement. It kind of looks like that. So October 24th, 7 p.m., it's the Zoomfield Follies. And there's going to be a huge cast of performers coming out. I'm going to be one of them, Will Roberts, who is having technical difficulties right now. He's going to be back on, and we hope that you guys can make it out. But anyways, if you guys log on to my page, you'll be able to see where you can look us up. Fortunately, we've been, sponsored by Zucchini's Tricks and Things, and they're going to help us out. I'm going to check up on Will here to see if he's back on. Will, you back on, buddy?
You know what they say. I love live theater, and if anything, live virtual theater. So here we are. I'm back. I'm so sorry I left you.
No, don't apologize.
You know what? But
I was telling them about our event coming up, and I showed them a poster of where they can find us, and
Yes.
I think everyone's up to speed here.
Yeah, you mean everyone where everyone can find us, like the post office side view?
Yeah. So are you all good with your sound? Because I
am good. I am good with my sound, but I do notice that I want to have my my camera down just a little bit because we're going to do a little close up, and I have to make sure that you can actually see the actual close up table. So we are all good here, and
okay.
Yep. So anyway, you heard a little bit about what Chris is talking about in the show. And it's going to be an extravaganza, a virtual extravaganza. You can check out the website, of course, zoomfieldfollies.com. I am so honored to be working with Chris, Faust, and some of the other great people like John Shyrock is going to be coming in and doing something. A good friend of mine, Jonathan Hardrock, he's awesome. Mari is basically our Ziegfield girls, our Zoomfield girls. So very excited by that. So, hey, Chris, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a little close-up for you. And in order for me to do that, I have a new deck. But in order to open the new deck, like I did last time, I have a knife. But this time,
okay.
This time, if you saw it
happened last time, so just be careful.
I will gladly bleed for my art. But anyway, a couple of the knife tricks here, butterfly knife tricks I'm going to do. There we go, opening up. And look, I made it through without slicing my hand up. I'm going to open up the deck of cards here.
I'm going to put you on solo there, Will.
Yeah, that's all right. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little card trick with you, Chris, because, oh, that was my foot. All right, I'm going to do a little card trick with you, a brand new deck of cards, bicycle playing cards. I always tell people, if you can find anything wrong with this deck, of course you're not here, and anything wrong, gaffed or whatever, I will give you $100 as soon as I make it. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to take these cards, and as you can see, I'm going to show you something really important, and that is the order of the cards, meaning that they are going black and white, black and red, black and red. You see they're all mixed, right, Chris?
Right, I see them. Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a trick that's called women's intuition. It simply is this, is that first of all, I'll cut the deck once like that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take out a black card, and I'm going to take out a random red card. and place it face down. Now, women's intuition is pretty simple. It means that, well, women have it by going, oh gosh, honey, you didn't do this, and they know you didn't do it. They have intuition knowing what you're going to do next and what you're going to say. Well, I believe that even guys have women's intuition. So, Chris, we're going to test your women's intuition, and simply it goes like this. We're going to take the cards. If you feel as though a card is red or black, as I place it down, watch. If you think it's red, you'll say here. If you think it's here, you'll say here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through the cards one by one like this. And what's going to happen is you're going to call it out. So bring it up split screen.
Okay, got it.
And what's going to happen is red here, black here. And as we do this, again, you're going to basically tell me which one you think is which. And it goes like this. One by one, ready to say it? Tell me what you think this is.
A red.
Okay. Now just go ahead and start calling them off.
Okay. Black. Black. Red. Black. Red. Black. And red. Black. 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 Red. 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 That was red.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
See, I tried to cheat. I'm a huckster.
Black. Black. Black.
Heavy on the black.
Red. 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 Red.
You just
Red. 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 Black. Black.
okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have all these cards left. I'll tell you what's going to happen is this. Actually, you have one card left. I'd like you to do me a favor and tell me if you want this card to be on the black pile or the red pile.
Black.
Black. Are you sure you don't want to change it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm going to place these over here just like this, and these just like this. Here's what's going to happen is I'm going to pull out a black card and put it here. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, I'm going to pull one out of here randomly to show. Oh, look, it is a red card, and put it on the opposite. So what we have now is we have a black red and a black red, mixing them up. And for the rest of the cards left, just go ahead and call out right, left, doesn't matter, or black bracket red.
Okay. Right. 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 Left. Left. Right. Left.
It's like a litmus test.
Left. Right. Left.
Boy, this is making me sweat.
Left. 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 Right. 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 There you go. One more. Yes. Left. Yep. Left. Left. Left.
Now, you have a choice. You can take this one, and you can put it here, or you can put it there.
Let's put it on the left.
Here.
Yes.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Now, normally, if you were with me, it would be very simple. You would just basically take these cards, if you see them, and you place it just on the top, just like that. Now, Chris, what I want you to do now is very simple. Is I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to put 4 decks here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to place them just like this. And you're going to point and see how we did with women's intuition. Remember,
Okay.
the cards were mixed up. You had a free choice, and
Yes.
regardless of whatever happened, for you and I to work this out ahead of time would have taken a long time because I got confused with the first 5 cards. So
Okay.
that being said, clearing my throat, point to one of the packs.
Top right.
Here.
Yes.
Awesome. Red. Well, let's get this over with.
Okay.
Red. Oh,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we did
Oh,
it.
yes.
Ladies
Nice.
and gentlemen, women's intuition, and Chris has plenty of it, as you can see.
I knew it. I knew it, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Hey, let me
funny.
put this aside and let's finish up.
Yeah, that's why they call you the huckster. You're always conning me into this stuff. Man. And I'm always entertained, Will.
And you're always willing to be huckstered or hustled. So, again, I think to reiterate what we just did, folks, if you want to see more of this, of course, each month, if you don't mind me saying, Chris, we're going to have some of the top-notch people in the world doing our Zoomfield Follies. And, the idea really just did come from the idea of the Ziegfield Follies back in the early 1900s with people like W.C. Fields, Fanny Bryce, Will Rogers, and different people, and all these different acts. But of course, in the Ziegfield Follies, one of the biggest, if not the biggest draw, Mr. Ziegfield said, was the girls. And in this case, we have Mari Lynn, who has a wonderful group of dance girls, dance hall, and they'll be doing different things. It'll be kind of fun as interstitials, little parts of our acts. Of course, Chris and I will always be your host, but every single month we're going to do a different theme. This month, October, is of course what we're calling Hallow Quarantine.
Quarantine, right? Will, we do have a website, right? So I'm going to put that up. And
absolutely.
Can we get tickets on there? We could get tickets. Okay.
But you know what, Chris? I'd like to do something here. I'd like to do a contest.
Okay, let's do it. I'm all game. Yeah.
Can I make it up?
Make it whatever you got, Will.
Okay, so basically the way it works is that if you can tell us, make a comment on our or Chris's Facebook. You have to make it on Chris's Facebook and say something, I don't know, something really clever and fun. What we're going to do is we're going to pick one person out of that. Now, the cool thing is that the $20 ticket gets you access to the full show and your family. So we're going to tell you and give you tutorials coming up here in the next week or two on how to hook up your TV to your laptop, HDMI, and watch it with the whole family, because this is a family affair. We want the families to sit there, maybe have a little dinner, and maybe watch the show that we're going to give you with top-notch people. And of course, every single month is a different theme. Next month, of course, very excited, is the turkey. I think Chris says he's going to do the turkey.
Yeah, I can deep fry one too if you want.
Nice. There you go. Ooh, I like that. Crispy skin.
So the contest, Will, what do they have to do? And I'll put it down on the banner here.
So basically what you have to do is when you watch this, you have to make a comment on Facebook. Now, here's the other thing. You'll actually be more likely to win. We're going to give two prizes. The prize is going to be a ticket, which is $20. And I'm going to give away a magic trick. So brought to you, of course, by Zucchini's Tricks and Things. We will send that to you. It might be a download or something. It'll be fun for you to learn something easy. Maybe Chris or I will show you how to do it via the virtual stuff. But you'll win a ticket for $20 for you and your whole family, and you'll win a magic trick. Now, we're going to do two of these. If you do this one extra step, you are more likely to win, and that is if you share this with people on your own Facebook thing. So the rules are simple. You have to make a comment about Chris and I, a good one. And because if you don't, then of course you will lose. And in any case, from there, basically, I'm going to get it. There we go. We're going to do an entry, and we're going to pick the winner on Tuesday.
Okay. On Tuesday.
What do you think, Chris?
I think that's pretty good. Okay, so I got on the banner there, so everyone watch and comment on this live feed or share it on Facebook to win a prize, and we'll determine that, and we'll come back Tuesday to let
you have to comment and then share, because we won't know. We'll know if you share, but we don't like the work that much. So you're going to probably want to comment and then share it, and we'll see that. So do that, and you'll win these tickets, $20. We'll send you your virtual ticket, brought to you, of course, by Zucchini's Tricks and Things on Cannery Row, the infamous and famous Cannery Row in Monterey, California, right by the aquarium. And so very excited, and a magic trick that you'll be able to do with your family. I'm so excited, and so is our viewer going like this.
Yeah, Kyle, that's Kyle. He's excited, so I hope he shares or comments too, so he could win a prize.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Will. So let me run down the website again so people can see when it's happening. And when did you say it was happening again, Will?
October 24th at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time,
Okay.
8:30 if you're in the East Coast. But here's one more cool thing. After we're done, if you go like, well, unfortunately on that day I was getting my hair done or I was getting a hairball out of my cat, it doesn't matter. We'd love you to show up live because we're going to give away a prize or two there. But
Yes.
if you can't, we're going to offer the download. Of course, it's going to be unfortunately $30 instead of, I'm sorry, $25 instead of the $20. But the cool thing is that if you missed it, because I already had people say, I won't be here, but I want to see you and Chris and all the people. So you can download it on basicsofmagic.com. We'll talk about that later.
Right. Well, thank you, Will. I think, I'm excited about joining you guys and doing this show because it's quite an event. I mean, we got, who's on the lineup again, Will? You got Rudy Tinoco.
Rudy Tinoco of the Magicians Forum. He is an amazing close-up artist, a great guy, very entertaining.
Yes.
Of course, Mari Lynn and her girls, the Zoomfield girls, will be doing wonderful stuff. A
Yes.
gentleman by the name of Jonathan Harlock, who I have traveled around the world to Japan and different places around the world, and of course the United States. He's amazing. He's a sideshow performer, and will do some really interesting things, very apropos for the Halloween or the Hallow Quarantine show. One of the other people very excited about this, of course, is Steve Spade. Steve Spade
Yes.
is the Ireland's Houdini. So he's going to come on. He's a magician, amazing, and from Ireland, and he's going to do an escape for us as well. Very excited to actually honor, of course, the great Houdini, which, by the way, I hear there's a wonderful little segment that opens it up done by a very good friend of mine by the name of Chris Herren, talking about Houdini. And
Yes.
I think you'll enjoy that a lot.
Well,
Again, us, Chris, Faust, Will Roberts, the Honest Huckster, the Dancing Gals, and of course, Rudy Tinoco opens up with Close Up. And of course, myself, John Harlock, and Steve Spade. And to end it, the cool thing is that we have a cameo appearance by John Shyrock. He's a master magician, been at the Magic Castle, done all kinds of great stuff. John is going to come on and do a tease at the very end. So you got to wait to the end. And he's amazing with doves and everything. He's going to do what part of his virtual show, leading us into the next show in November, where he is going to be the headliner.
Well, that sounds great, Will. I mean, I can't tell you enough. This is your Zoomfield Follies. This is our Zoomfield Follies, and we're going to bring it with some of the best entertainment in the world. Now, Will, when can they see us again on this Zoomfield Follies live stream moments thing?
I think the Zoomfield moments that, by the way, Chris has done all this wonderful artwork and everything. And my hat is off to you, but I have a COVID haircut, so not for too long. But in any case, fact of the matter is that we will be on here, I think, 2 times a week doing different things and maybe having guests. That'll be kind of fun doing that because we'll have different people from the show this month. In the month of October, before we get to the 24th of October, the show date on a Saturday night, why not spend your night with a bunch of deadbeat vaudevillians? But fact is that we will be out here on the 24th. But throughout this, a few times during the week, maybe a few times, we're going to bring some of the people that are going to be on the show as a little prelude to what's going to happen. I am so excited by this because, Chris, you and I have hit it off really well. And I think there's an excitement that we're going to bring something really cool, very high quality production back and forth up. I promise you I'll have my sound worked out. And I think you're going to enjoy this seamless quality virtual extravaganza called Zoomfield Follies.
All right, I'm gonna put up that website one more time, and then you can close out the show. I'm excited to come back here again next week, and maybe bring on some guests and whatnot. But this is going to be a good show, guys, and I hope
good is a 4-letter word, my friend. It is going to be a great show, an extravaganza, a virtual extravaganza. Hey, if you put full screen and you put the thing on the bottom, I'll do a little gun spinning on the way out.
Okay, Will, I'll give you the screen, and The stage is all yours, my friend, and then
You
we'll close it out.
You
How about
bet. You cut me off when you think you want to, which is
All
fine.
right, here you go, Will. The stage is yours, my friend.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have seen before, I'm wearing 6-shooters on my side. I am a Guinness World Book of Records holder for spinning guns. These are real Ruger Vaqueros. I promise they're not loaded. Anyway, I'm just kidding. They aren't loaded, and I would never spin a gun that is loaded. It's called the Ruger Vaquero single action, which means the only way to shoot the gun is by pulling back the hammer and shooting it, pulling it back and shooting it. So basically, this is called intention. That's called follow through. There is no clip because my honest opinion is that if you can't shoot 5 shots and hit at least 3, you don't get to move on to a clip. But with that being said, that was my little take on, of course, gun handling and, of course, gun safety. Never point a gun at anybody, whether or not it's real or not. It's just like this. Don't point this. It has a nail in it. The most important thing you must know is that these are real. And so here is the deal. I spin these for a living. I am a world record, not at fast draw, but actually my world record was done by, of course, Guinness World Book of Records. They asked me to go to Calico Ghost Town here in California to be able to do something that looks like this. It's called holstering the gun. Back inside the holster. Now, the world record before I started this and got this going and did the world record was 30. 30 in 1 minute. You had to do it in 1 minute. And I have to tell you, after about 6 seconds, you feel like Popeye, because these weigh about 2.5, 3.5 pounds. And I can tell you right now, I can verify that weight by my big toe, because I've hit it many times. So I was doing this world record attempt at Calico Ghost Town. It was 107 degrees, very, very moist out. I was starting to do this. We had 2 people in the audience that were from Guinness to be able to make sure the witness to see that I did it. After about the 7th time on the first try, I did this. I slipped. It fell out of my hands. It broke the ejector rod, so I was down by 1 gun. So with that being said, I had one more chance to do this, to be able to spin these guns just like this and put them in the holster. Well, after 1 minute and after me, and here's what I had to do. A lot of practice now. I had to put it in the holster and I had to let go. I had to put it in the holster and let go. Put it in the holster and let go. After I got halfway through, I had lost count because I didn't know what I was doing. But basically, when I finally holstered it and they went, "That's it, you're done," I learned that I got 44. So now I am officially the Guinness World Record holder, not for fast draw, but to withdraw. I'm out of here. So with that being said, I'm also, just so you know, I'm also ambidextrous. I can spin these guns with one hand or 2 hands, just like this, spinning them, twisting them, and that's where you clap if you were here. So clap at home. Basically spinning and twisting these just like that, throwing them up. A lot of this you can't see there. We take that and I can put them in the holster here, put them in the holster there, put them in the holster here. So taking this just like this will defy a little gravity this time. Taking him like this, as you can see, I don't have much space here, but I'll try this. And then finally holstering it, the holster backwards, take it out this way, shoot the person there, put it back in this side. Then basically take it like this and show you some other stuff that I can do, which is over the shoulder, over the shoulder, over the shoulder. I can switch hands and do it over here if I have any room. This is so difficult to do on a postage stamp, spinning and twisting. Every once in a while I can do this and spin it. I call this the McFlip. And then every once in a while I can balance it like that. Flip it up, maybe balance it on the back end like that. Like I said, both hands. But safety is always, oh, here we go. Safety is always the most important thing. You must remember when you're doing this, that you have to remember that safety is important. So ladies and gentlemen, I am the Honest Huckster. Thank you for hanging out with us here at the Zoomfield Follies. A little bit of a prelude, or whatever lude you want to call it, to the show coming up on the 24th. Myself and my very good friend and partner in this crime, which is called the Zoomfield Follies, Chris Herren, or known as Faust, of course. So hang out with us on the 24th. Click and go to Zoomfield Follies and get yourself a ticket. Please enjoy yourself and be safe and wear a mask.